Hey, Sayori here. I hope you guys are having a good day, and if not, this video comes and blows the rain clouds away and leaves you with a nice bit of sun. Anyways, I'll drop it off to Chris O'Master and the B-Man 1337. Take it away, Chris.
Thank you, Sayori.
No problem.
Right, let's start this new poem, shall we?
Yes, let us start.
So we're trying to carry on the Sayori path, aren't we?
Yeah, I will still I'll still try to piece together whatever words you choose. Childhood. It's suicide?
I'm gonna go with promise.
Childhood promise of childhood promise.
No, okay.
So a childhood promise of dreams?
Oh, so it actually tells you that, you know, who it is.
Yeah, they do a little jump.
Okay.
Childhood promise of dreams within
Lazy?
during.
Yes. Okay.
My dreams make me lazy What did you choose?
Dance.
Make me lazy and want to dance? With
No. Okay.
blankets?
Yeah.
In bed? Bed works, come on, please.
Wait. Okay. So even though Satori's wearing a ribbon, it. Okay.
Like I said, it's just more of the neutral words. You know, ribbon
Awesome.
is a cutesy one. The awesome
Family.
family of
Fun.
fun and bunnies and
Email. Nope. Apparently email is cute.
then just keep going like naturally. I'm sure you'll get Sayori anyways.
Yeah. Adventure.
Adventure
is wonderful
full
for
in
eternity.
an eternity of
Raindrops.
and
Yeah, when I do stuff natural, it just seems to go to Yuri.
don't worry.
Jun.
You ready? See, you're going like
Peace.
things.
No.
For
Which
example, like
continent?
okay, yeah, that's so like stuff like I think comfort, comfort, nature. I'm trying to describe this to you. So in this one, it would be like warm depression memories for Sayori. Natsuki would be like strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, Valentine, and then like Yuri would be like memories, agonizing. That's like the only one really. Flee maybe? Yay.
Alright. Another day passes. No, I'm not going to do it. Another day passes. It's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Chris!
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's pretty simple to get you in a good mood. I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason really. I just wanted to take a look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option.
Wow! I give up.
I love this character.
Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in the book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Chris to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough. Retribution? ... Ah. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. That's... There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Revolution? Why is she French?
Retribution! That...
Are you saying this is a literature club?
Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But... You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick... So I had...
Come on. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. What the
Smack. Smack.
Out of nowhere, Sayori smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Oh, fuck, man. How? What was... A cookie. Ah! Cookie! Yay!
Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle?
Yes, cookies have started raining from the sky, but also in classrooms. Oh.
Someone duct taped their cookie to the ceiling and it fell. It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution?
Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction. Ah, Babak. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
So happy. Sayori hugs the cookies. I just want an image of Natsuki in a cookie being hugged. Oh jeez, just
Natsuki's face on a cookie just being hugged.
With just baka 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 baka.
Baka baka.
Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie, Babaka.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, Babaka. Beggars can't be choosers, Babaka. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still really happy that you shared me.
And then just Yuri looking all over this. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez, Babaka. I get it, Babaka.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Oh god, sorry for the burp. Sayori silently leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away. Why the fuck can I read that? Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori...
Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the classroom.
Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today.
Wait, does that leave...
Babaka.
Does that leave her in charge?
Sayori? Officially, yeah, she's the vice president.
Oh god, we're all gonna die and everything's gonna be set on fire.
She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Now, I don't know about y'all bitches, but I'm
Sorry,
one
the
cute
door
motherfucker.
swings open.
Sorry, shit, my screen just turned black. Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Super sorry! Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
For a second, I thought she was going to talk about a period for a second there.
Get your head out of the gutter, boy.
Oh, come on, we're playing Doki Doki. I think our head is already in the gutter.
There ain't no menstrual cycle in animes.
True.
Continue. That makes no sense, though. Babaka. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano?
In a study hall.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was probably a study hall in like a music room or something.
True.
Or if it's anything like American schools during like study hall, half the time you can just go to like the music room and stuff. The teacher doesn't really care.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Japanese high school, but I'd assume that it's somewhat similar. But anyways, I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monika. That's...
Monika looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Chris.
Monika smiles sweet. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry.
Why is it that Monika like seems to have just a unique other pose that I don't think
everybody should have a unique other pose.
Yeah, it's just Monika's just seems a bit off the normal one, you know?
Alright. Oh yeah, I didn't get to read that last one.
Oh, sorry.
Anyways, I've been practicing a lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share one.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapades. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone's already settled down. Sayori already seemed to finish her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
So when you think of those cookies, what do you expect for like the cookies that Natsuki sort of made?
Well, I don't really use the word cookie all that much. I only associate to giant sort of cookies that have Smarties in them, you know?
See, what I was when I thought of that, I was expecting one of those giant cookies that have like the chocolate chips in them sort of thing.
Yeah.
The kind of stuff that you get from like a convenience store, seeing as it was like wrapped in plastic, and I was like,
Yeah, and then I just call most things biscuits, you know.
Here, have a biscuit!
And Natsuki disappears into the closet, where she will never come out of.
There's a pretty specific thing in US that we like that I think usually is called a biscuit. At least in my area, it's essentially one of those wallet size, maybe a bit smaller, a little bit taller, unless you have a lot of money. Bits of like bready sort of dough thing that you'll dip in like gravy you'll have with like chicken, stuff like that.
That is the complete opposite to a biscuit I think I've ever heard.
But anyways, Chris!
Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom.
It's not food, is it?
Wanna come with me?
Supplies? What for?
For this dang crush, man. Oh yeah. Da, 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 da. It's the motherfucking Deagle. Anyway.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop, no. Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monika were gonna make some posters and stuff.
Yeah, we need green paper to make the weed leaves.
We making them weed cupcakes. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
So we can sniff
sniff.
them. Did we just make the same joke at the same time?
Yeah.
I see. Sure, I'll go with you. We'll probably get another scene unlocked.
Yay! Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon. You better. Oh no, wait. That was the wrong voice. Are you going with Chris to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him.
Oh, we're gonna get a Monika scene.
But I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay?
I'm guessing this does lead to a scene because we haven't had one for like a while.
Ready, Chris?
Yep, let's go. Sori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monika have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yup. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
That sounds kinda dull.
Chris, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them.
Shouldn't this be part of a drama group instead?
Like you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers.
Oh god.
And to what end have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, this once prosperous field before me is but barren wasteland. Like that.
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know?
I know. It's just this pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Yeah, don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun.
Sori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey Chris, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The
mission is here. Gonna go do the mission. It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. In the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She still steals from people. She's nothing but a ball sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her, and taking stuff from people.
I will steal your happiness.
Pretty nostalgic feeling to me. Like how we were all those jail cells we got into. As the years went by, I began to hole myself in my room more and more, because I couldn't take being fucked up the arse anymore. So I kind of
Dude, you're high schoolers. They wouldn't have sent you to prison. It would have.
Hey,
Although
give me this, okay?
Again, don't know about Japan.
Give me this, alright? So going adventuring with Sayori brings a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here.
Hey look, it's Sayori. I wonder if she'll come out.
Crayons!
Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand, too.
All the best sniffing stuff.
They're kind of dirty, though.
Sayori pulling out various crayons out of the box, reading the colour names.
Yeah, now I'll say right here, me as Sayori, that we need to really make sure to always organize these colors into their
that's
rightful
one
spouse.
Don't get distracted, we still need to find...
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. White.
Yeah, because black is the worst colour. Who would ever want black? Fine. Oh, yellow's even worse, though.
Your line.
At least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
I dropped one by accident.
Smack.
Ow! Yeah!
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap.
Ow, 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 ow.
You okay?
My forehead.
Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. It's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori's sitting on the floor, I grab her by her waist and pull her out of the closet. They have to know what they're saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just do it for a sec. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow.
Sorry. There's a huge red mark at the centre of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well.
Man, I'm surprised you haven't made comment of the new picture.
I know, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Alright.
Man, it's going to swell up. I should find you some ice.
Chris.
Where would...
Chris.
Oh, where would I even find ice cream around this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to.
I feel like I missed something, like how it went straight to ice cream.
I should find you some ice. Sayori says, Chris, where would I even find ice around this time? No, there's no skip.
Why did I read that as ice cream?
I don't know. Don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? Alright, I'll be back, okay?
Okay.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out of the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop up crayons back in the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens up the cap and starts drinking from it. Sorry, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot.
Ah, sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head?
Well, it is November, right?
Sayori places the ball against the bump on her head.
It stings.
Just bear with it. You'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Chris. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
Well, what do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would hurt myself. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. Like this. And you would rush over as quickly as you could.
Well, I mean, I had to shut you up somehow.
You would try really hard to get me to stop crying.
Yeah, because you're making it so annoying for everyone else.
It was almost like you blamed yourself and were...
Oh.
Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know.
Yeah, I know. Did I really do that?
Yeah, you don't remember? Maybe this will jog your memory. Ah!
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always focused on my games and I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, maybe you wouldn't have hit your head.
Chris, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people.
That doesn't sound like me.
Even after all these years.
You mean I did it in the first place?
You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. I didn't even have to scream this time. Like this.
Don't shout like that. I really don't do this kind of thing all the time. It's just I can't stand that noise.
What, this?
When it comes to you, it just feels horrifying. Before I know it, I'm treating you like that to stop you from making noise.
I would have said unnatural.
I guess that happens when we've been friends for so long.
That scream has just derailed this entire video. Really?
Yes, that scream has.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I shouldn't scream like that, Chris. I'm glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Oh god, I hope not. If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that, so it won't be fair for me to make any promises. But well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a wismal expression in her eyes. Remains silent for a moment. I don't know why I'm reading this wrong, but okay. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her, because she might actually gain intelligence.
She might scream again. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monika, do you know?
Well, I think she's already heard you scream about 5 times already.
What, like this? Sayori's becoming like a troll. Just like,
Good luck with
mess with
that.
you.
She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bang.
Just like this image is doing, because, you know, they couldn't afford the budget.
Pretty sure the person who did the art for this did it for free.
Yeah. That's what I mean, no budget.
I hopped to my feet.
Oh, God.
Ah!
Oh, thank fuck. She clutches it. She clutches her forehead. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself.
Ah!
I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the classroom.
My god, what was that screaming? Ah, you're back. Good timing, I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead.
She's fine, don't worry. Thing is, though, her forehead is completely covered up by her bangs already, is the thing.
Well, this was just default art.
True.
I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Dot dot dot. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right.
Sayori frantically glances around herself.
I forgot all the stuff.
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too.
Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Chris.
Oh well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made it an adventure,
Yeah,
complete with pterodactyls.
but did the fucking pterodactyls come from? Or was that the noise?
Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight.
Oh, thank God that we're not the only ones who have to do homework.
Me too. Okay. No, wait, what was I doing in the first one? Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems?
I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. I guess go to who we obviously did it for first.
Chris, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
Chaz!
Hey, I mean,
I
a man's
don't
got
know,
faster
they're
than
not.
light.
They're not popping up, I don't think, on OBS.
I can't. Okay. Chris, it's your line.
Yeah, no, I'm just, yeah. I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so... Yesterday's and this one too? You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
No way. Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Oh my god, who fucking wrote this?
Eh? What?
Stop thinking weird things, baka.
Baka.
It's just me, you're a really expressive person.
That's the key's ears just perk up. I hear somebody use my line. Hey, bitch, did I hear somebody go use my line over there?
Stay in your closet with Yuri. How am I supposed to write poems about how am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? You somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things, like
cooking.
Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I feel more feelings through you than I could feel through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Hey, I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
If I somehow remember, I kind of want to post that in to see if I can.
Are you sure about that?
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Chris? Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this poem for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give
that
it.
wasn't an asterisk. You were supposed to say the word sigh. I'm just kidding. It's fine.
I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really? Snap. Ah, my bones! I broke my pen. I broke my pencil.
Sorry, Cecily bends down to pick up the pieces. Wait. So through all that, she just snapped it out of excitement.
She's just staring at you, and her hand just grips tighter onto the pencil. Just snap.
I feel so sorry for this character.
Pencil.
I feel so sorry for this character. What's going to happen in the near future?
Anyways, Sayori.
Being attentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
It's fine. Oh, God's sake. I'll get it for you.
Was that on screen?
I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk behind her to support herself at the knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her to her seat at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh. Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I like it.
It's
Oh god, it's a long
put on my reading glasses. But bottles. I pop off my scalp like a lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like bundles of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friends after friend, bottles, deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret, hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
The fuck is that? Holy crap.
Of course I wrote it. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monika taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Ah, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gone pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it in no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passionate eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, let's go to Baccarat.
Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort.
That's good.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength of Baka. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
She's a water type.
Oh god,
Wait.
You just made me click the fucking thing.
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight, Baka.
That's a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she probably would just fly away without laying... Yeah. She would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could probably say we take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem.
Cause she's actually jealous, isn't she?
Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. She likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has lots of friends. Always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. Now I'm gonna tell everyone.
Right.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
Of course not.
Anyways, the message is...
Okay.
Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with... And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. How babaka they're being. Like anyone would agree with that subject of this poem is a... Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, babaka. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're... and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that, babaka. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so...
Oh, we have to do another poem tomorrow, so... Yuri.
Let's see what you've written for today. This is pretty good, Chris. Were you influenced by seeing everyone's writing styles yesterday?
I guess you could say that.
I was also a bit surprised by how differently everyone writes. So I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feeling. And write down the things you see and hear. And that's one way to truly enable your readers to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. That's certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is it the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my windows. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The inciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread my hungry curiosity, the raccoon my urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement, a rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. End of the poem there. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poems to converse, to express vivid imagery and convey emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way I feel for me to indulge in my more unusual, like raccoon feeding. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Oh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
She did?
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter if you're in what you're into as long as it's not hurting anybody.
She's right. Sorry, got a drink of water there, thinking that was last line. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have more in common.
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that.
Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to face my own weakness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
And last but not least, Monika. Why are you singing anyway?
Monika.
Okay.
It's called Monika.
Link it to me after we're done.
Oh, okay. Hi again, Chris. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika.
Read... ... Alright. It's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo.
That's kind of exaggerating it, but if anything, I'm Adam West.
Anything what?
I'm Adam West.
Oh. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy, I'm just...
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. You can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I?
No, nothing like that. It just, this game doesn't seem to give me a way to have a relationship with you. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaninglessness. Load me.
Okay. Even more abstract than the last one.
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just kinda... I've never really seen anything like this before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Follow me on MySpace. Choosing where and how to space your work totally changes them.
I mean,
It's
with all
almost
that
like
empty
magic.
space on MySpace, you know, you can play around with it quite a bit.
Yeah, I don't know if MySpace is even up anymore. I don't know.
Look it up.
No, we should finish this.
Alright. Oh, did you say it's that one?
Yeah, it's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they speak over the noise.
I see. Still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. Poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing to... Here's Monika's writing to today! Sometimes you'll find yourself in a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen.
Wait, is that even the...
Is this a tip about writing?
Oh, I thought that'd be my line, but...
Wait, is this a tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
I feel like I should save, but I'd rather do it at the end of the episode.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. I've realized this is about club business, so I need to change Monika's voice again. We'll just end up embarrassing getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much.
Oh god, she's doing the
We're
voice.
going to keep it simple. We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters that I've give out during this event.
Well, the posters aren't going to attract anyone.
Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing. Monika? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance.
Right.
Each of us is going to choose to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been colouring the poster, holds it up for us to see.
Look, it's a duck. It's a pterodactyl. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad? Well, no. It's not a bad idea.
I'm still laughing.
But I didn't sign up for this, you know, Babaka.
Oh, fuck.
There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of groups of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagine that Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. Guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm so sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this.
I had the voices back.
If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same.
And I will poke your eye out, Natsuki.
And the more people who perform, the better. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself.
Okay.
Finding new horizons, not that way, Chris.
Oh, God.
And having fun. That's right.
I feel like they know what they were doing when writing.
And it's those reasons that we're all in this.
Well, I came for the, you know...
Don't you want to share that with others, Chris? To inspire them to find the place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika been really trying to get new members. The least we could do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
Baka. It looks like
Baka?
Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
It's not because I like you or anything.
It's not like I like this club or anything, but Baka's. Alright. Alright! For you! Thanks, Natsuki. But what about you, Yuri?
Yuri diligently glances around at everyone else's explicit faces.
Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh! You'll be fine, Yuri! But anyway, let's move on to the main. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monika! This is too sudden!
There's only 5 of us.
Well, if you can't recite your poem, expect to do it in front of strangers. Oh, no! Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Ah, of course! Now let's see.
Monika flips through a notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands before the podium.
Rose. Oh, wait, it's an actual poem. Okay. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem.
Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly.
Roses are red, violets are blue, Jews did 9/11.
And so
the
did
way
you.
they fly.
She knows exactly how to apply emotion by each hydrogen the cells, bringing the world to life and death for many of the people in that building. Is this something she's done before, or simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. So Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. And finally, Monika finishes the
Resuscitation. Resuscitation. I think that's what it's supposed to be.
The 4 of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monika. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I will go next.
What?
Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of the Crimson.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts to read the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets
Roses
past the
are
first
red,
couple of lines.
violets are blue. Crimson eye is a reference to menstrual cycle. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. That one isn't as good as Monika's.
And so's the baby inside you. I'm trying to make this rhyme, so the only thing I can find is you. As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes, almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp symbols of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and structures that she
Enunciates.
Why did I can't read. With perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished.
Yeah, I'm just pretty good at reading to an audience, I guess the difference.
Well, I try to do it like voice acting when I do like RPGs and that, you know. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not like we didn't want to applaud her.
Or anything, Baka. It's not like I want to applaud you or anything, Baka.
But we're caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one is called My Meadow. Ah.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins to poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is, but it's
Roses are red, meadows are yellow, Hitler did nothing wrong.
In this great big meadow. It's serene and bittersweet. If I was to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives me a whole new meaning. Maybe it's what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone than I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes.
I got to learn something new about Sayori, I guess. Like, Hitler did nothing wrong? No? Okay.
Oh, good job, Sayori.
Even Chris liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
You're a very judgmental prick. It came out nicely, say.
Well, I know I'm a judgmental prick, but you don't need to mean it like that.
The atmosphere of the poems fit you really nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Yeah, I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki! It's not like I wanted to write a poem or anything, Babaka. Don't make me go before Chris. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Chris lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki!
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get over and done with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read, Baka. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not confident in my writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive an applause anyway.
Yay.
Sorry, I'm just not really as good as anyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your confidence when you write. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki was bewildered, begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called...
Oh, that's a good poem. It's called...
Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyways, the poem is called Jump.
Jump, 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 jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sad attitude disappears a little.
Roses are red, this building is tall. I wonder how much I want to fall. Yep, keep up the laughter. I mean, it's called Jump.
It's not like I wanted to jump or anything.
Babaka.
Oh my god, you caught me so off guard with that.
I've been doing this for every one of them.
Yeah, but the fucking jump. That one got me more off guard.
Is it because that one kind of actually worked?
Yeah, because that one actually rhymed. I didn't expect you to actually make one that was good.
Well,
Oh, God, okay. Well, she's still
Get her
a
going.
little enthusiastic. Her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. Oh, God. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She husks back to her seat.
It's not like I wanted to read a poem or anything. Well, that wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. Better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki.
No, actually, I kind of agree with her. I did drama, as you know, for a couple years.
Mine was the other way, in front of friends, like...
Yeah, it's just whenever we did performances and we had to do it in front of, like, family and that, I just didn't like as much as when we did it in front of the actual exam administrator, you know.
Mm-hmm. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case...
You won't have much to worry about for the festival.
Yeah, because you
That's
have no
it.
friends.
That said, I want to thank everyone for coming, though. Might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem that gets enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez.
Oh, that's
I
you.
should probably
Sorry.
find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine, too. Doesn't have to be your own. Can be mine. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for them. I've been working out really nice to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare.
So I'm guessing today takes place on a Thursday, if tomorrow's then the Friday to then have the weekend, okay.
Yeah, that's a Thursday. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. 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 I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori, and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monika, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? She's... Oh wait, that's you.
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
Must be a little nice, though.
Well, am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Chris. You don't have to say it.
Well, whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's been a few days, a lot of things has already changed. But today, Sayori's been a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori?
Huh? Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. What would you do?
What kind of question's that? Put me on the spot here.
Well...
Shouldn't that say you rather than Sayori, but...
Me walk with Sayori.
Sayori?
That's your honest answer there, Chrissy boy?
Well, I'm going down this path, aren't I?
Alright.
You really think I'd ditch you for Yuri?
Probably. Eh?
I mean, I do like Yuri's design a lot more because my favourite colour is purple, so...
Wow.
What?
No, never mind. Nothing's fine. Mine was more personality on mine. Like, Yuri's awesome.
Yeah, but these personalities are like, you know, so cranked up to 11, it's hard to, you know...
But... She's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I already see her at the club every day. Besides, you already seem to... Yeah, I can't speak. Besides, you already seem to really like going home together.
I know you
Hello,
see her
Ray.
every day at the club. You made a big deal about getting to sit behind her. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Anyway.
I would have just read that for you.
You're so silly, Chris. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? And we'll do the next poem in the next episode!
Sayori here, and Sayori-dactyl here, and make sure to click that like and subscribe and click that bell icon. And you have a good day. Now I'm gonna get back to annoying protagonist Coon. Anyways, I think that works for the outro.